you would do it even if no one paid you for it. So when I look back now, I realize that I was always in my purpose. I actually, when I was about 24 years old, I actually purchased my first home. No one ever really told me that's something to do. It's just I felt in my heart that that was something I needed to do for myself. And then I had 2 daughters, and when they were younger, on the weekends, my fun was actually, we're going to open houses. We're going to go to these beautiful homes, and we're going to walk through, and I want you to see these beautiful homes. And I enjoyed it. That was all weekend. And then what I would do is the homes that I really, really liked, I would take photos of the favorite room, whether it be the kitchen or the bathroom, and I would actually post it on my refrigerator. And so that way, every time that I went into my refrigerator, I saw it. So every time I would go in and out my refrigerator, I could see these homes. So what I realized now is that I was actually visualizing my future. Didn't know it then, but now I see, okay, I was actually creating my purpose. I actually was walking in my purpose, but just didn't realize it. So flashback to now, in the Bible it says, write the vision down, make it plain. So I was actually writing that down. I was actually looking at it on a daily basis. And so now it has become what it is. I'm now a real estate agent. So one thing I want to mention about purpose is that you often feel diminished right before your purpose is delivered. So what does that mean? Oftentimes purpose comes with pain. It often does. You don't realize you're in your purpose because you say, I'm experiencing some pain. So I'll tell you how I became a real estate agent. I actually was in a marriage, was married for 12 years, a very difficult marriage for me. Got married really young, had my kids really young, but I wanted to stick that marriage out. My parents were married for 50 years. All my sisters have been married to the same person, so I wanted to stay in that marriage. But what I realized is that the marriage was bringing me completely down. It was wearing me down, wearing myself, and my children were getting older. My daughter was about 11 years old, my oldest daughter, and then I had my little one coming right behind her. And I did not want them to see me as a weak woman. I didn't want that. So my motivation to get out of that marriage was to say, my daughters, I want them to see someone who is strong. I want them to see a woman that stands and that she doesn't give up and that she makes good decisions for herself. So I decided that I no longer wanted to be in that marriage, and I got divorced. It was difficult for me. But the house that we lived in, it just brought back bad memories. And I didn't want my daughters to grow up in it. So what I decided is, you know what? I'm going to sell this house and I'm going to start fresh. So I Googled the top real estate agent in the city. Got her. She took on my property. But I felt like during the process, she didn't give me 100% because it wasn't the $1 million homes. It was a small home. So we fulfilled our contract, but then when that contract was up, me being me, I said, I'm going to go to real estate school, and I'm going to learn everything that she knows, and I'm going to sell this house myself. That was my reason for going. So I went to real estate school and actually finished, and my goal was to sell my own house. Never thought this could be a career for me. So got out there, never did sell that house, by the way. And then I helped one of my sisters. She wanted to buy a house, and I helped her. We looked at houses. I helped her through the process. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And then I realized, man, this is something I really want to do. So my sister closed. My first closing was one of my sisters. And so then I said, well, you know what? I can do this part-time. Maybe make some extra money. I'm a single mom. Let me do this part-time. So I started doing it part-time. And what I discovered in about a year and a half that I put so much passion, so much love, so much joy into real estate that I no longer could hold my full-time job. I had so much business that I had to let that go. So my reason for saying that is that pain, that difficult situation sometimes ushering you into your passion, into your purpose. So just wanted to touch on that a little bit. And then also I wanted to say that dreams become reality. You focus on your purpose and stay true to your vision. So not only do you need to focus on that purpose, you also need to work. It takes work. You can't just expect for you to have this purpose and then you do no work with it. So I always worked hard, always gave it my all, 100%. And because of that, I've got all kinds of accolades. I mean, I've been licensed for 4 years, not even that long. 2017, I was featured in City Business Magazine for being one to watch in real estate. This year, I've actually won Outstanding Millennial for real estate. And then I was recognized by the New Orleans Metropolitan Association of Realtors for the Next Rising Star. I'm also president-elect of Women's Council of Realtors. And so I say that to say work. I worked in my purpose. I didn't just say, okay, this is what I want to do. I worked, and I'm still working. In October, I'll be featured in a magazine, which I'm very, very excited about because they're actually going to talk about my story and how I got to where I am, which I'm proud of. I wasn't always. And so finally, I just want to touch on your purpose is not just for you. You know, it's not just for you to be successful. It's actually for you to reach out and help others. So that's another thing that I'm working on. I'm working on constantly. I don't want to just help me. My number one goal is to help my daughters. I really want them to see the strongest woman right there in their household that they can look up to. So that's my number one thing, because I want them, every day when I don't want to get up, I think about them. And I think about they're watching me. They're watching everything I do. So it's not just for me. And not only them, but also the community. I serve as president-elect of Women's Council of Realtors. And actually right now we're planning a fall fundraiser. So we're benefiting NAMI New Orleans, which is the National Alliance Against Mental Illness. That's important to me. My brother committed suicide years ago. So I felt I want to honor him. I want to help people that are affected by mental illness. I don't want to just help myself. I don't want to just go out here and sell houses. I want to make a difference. So that's what we're working to do now. We're trying to raise money for that so that we can give to them, because they actually help with suicide prevention. They do suicide therapy, family members therapy, also bipolar, any mental illness they help out with. Also this year, we actually did a women's build. So we got out, it was all women. We got out and we built 2 homes for some ladies, single parents that needed homes. And I actually built that, and what a good feeling to give that to them. And then another thing, just on a daily basis, I actually, I love seeing people at the closing table that actually thought they never could close. That's the best feeling in the world. Home ownership actually leaves a legacy. It's not just buying a home. It's actually something you can leave to your kids. It gives you pride. So I enjoy seeing that. And also, another thing, a lot of people don't know about is with a Section 8 voucher, you can actually turn it into a home ownership. So that's always my biggest sales, is when I see these ladies who were on Section 8 and thought they never could move from that, actually buy a house. Beautiful feeling. And not only that, just working in the community with the agency I'm a part of, actually working, giving to women and children. I'm passionate about women and children, and also speaking to youth. So not just for me, it's for others. And even younger agents that are coming up, just getting into the business, actually helping them to, whether it be advice or giving them some tips they can use to grow their business. I try to do that. So just wanted to talk with you guys. I just have a few minutes, but I wanted to say, walk in your purpose. Think about what it is that you love. What is it that you love? Make sure, even if it's on a part-time basis, even if it's something you do, if you like to make cakes and you're wonderful at it, do that. Even though on a part-time basis, because you'd be surprised when you put so much love into it, what it can grow into. And that's all I had to say. I hope you guys got something from it. And thank y'all so much for your time.
All right, ladies. Once again, give it up for Melissa McClinton. All right, coming up next, we're going to have Malika Hunnery. Malika Hunnery.